Good morning, I'm Vincent Murthy. Today is Thursday, April 18th, 2019.
Let's go. Take the sunglasses off.
We would like to invite you to stand and join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Miss Lady's class. Let's begin our moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We will now join Max in Miss Kelly's cafe to see what's for lunch today.
Okay, wait. Mr. Michael's here. Okay, go ahead. We're going to let you sit down. Try it again. Go. Come on, Brandon. Let's go.
Thank you. You may be seated. We will now join Mr. Michael in the chat room for the Caught Being Good drawing.
Well, good morning. They handle that like pros. That was amazing. Glad to see everybody today. It's a little bit of a rainy Thursday. I think I caught some rain on my glasses there, but glad everybody's in. I'm excited about today and excited to be on. I haven't been on for a little while to do this, and some other people have done some draws. So we're going to pull some Caught Doing the Right Thing slips today. So let's start with these first graders. First graders, who we got? I have Trey. Looks like Trey Gulas from Mrs. Potts' class for doing a great job in the cafeteria. And that was noticed by Mrs. Carew. So great job for Trey. And how about Ruby Schubert from Mrs. Potts' class, also for having great cafeteria behavior. Thanks, Mrs. Carew. And one more, Colton Foltz from Mrs. Potts' class for having great cafeteria behavior. Thank you, Mrs. Carew. All right, and our second graders. Actually, let's do some claps because that was outstanding. I don't want to miss that. Our second graders. Let's see. I've got Emma Harstein in Miss Miller's class for doing a great job during math groups and making some wonderful choices. So Emma, thank you. And Ms. Carpenter, thanks for noticing that. And I've got Pierce Crowell from Miss Miller's class for helping clean up after other students. So thanks for being a great helper, Pierce. And Mrs. Carpenter noticed that. And also Alicia, excellent job following directions in music from Miss Fish. I don't have a last name on that, Alicia, I'm sorry. But again, we know it's second grade Alicia, Miss Fish, so you know if you put one in. So great job to grade 2. So we'll round that table out with our third graders. Woo! Wow, third graders rocking it on here, huh? All right. Third grade, I've got Mary Winena from Miss Roth's class for doing an excellent job following directions in music. Thanks, Miss Roth, for pointing that out. So, Mary, congrats. I've got also Addie Higgins from Mrs. Obert's class for always being quiet and being ready to learn. So, great job to Addie, and thanks, Mrs. Obert. And how about Madison Wolf from Mrs. Heisey's class for putting forth personal best during V&V. So, Mr. Carpenter, thanks for acknowledging that. And Madison, great job on your part. Congrats, third grade. All right, that's that. And cruising around. Actually, I guess we did third. There we can get some bonus points. You're going, really? No, got to go to fourth. Fourth grade. All right, who we got in here? I've got Haley Marvin from Miss Williams' class for being very flexible and being friendly, moving tables in the pod for larger groups, just being a general helper. So great job to Haley, and thanks, Ms. Tavares, for noticing that. And who else was doing the right thing, caught doing the right thing? Trace Olivia. Trace, hey, Miss Williams' class for great focus and effort in writing, noticed by Mrs. Shirk, so thank you, Trace. And one more fourth grader is going to be Lacey Fry. Lacey, for helping out during class, during V&V, and putting forth personal best, and noticed by Mrs. Carpenter. So Lacey, great job, and thank you in grade 4. Who's left? Who could it be? Oh, I'm hearing the noise come across. And grade 5, here they are. Oh yeah, here we go. Who we got? Jeremy Holbert from Miss Coletti's class for B&B help and putting forth personal best, noticed by Mrs. Carpenter. So Jeremy, great job. And another 5th grader. Who's going to come out? It's going to be Kevin Wadner. Kevin, Miss Lady's class, putting forth personal best in noticed by Mrs. Carpenter. And our next 5th grader is Madison Horvath. Maddie, Miss Scarcella's class, making a personal appearance. All right, putting forth personal best in B&B. Thanks for doing that, Madison. Appreciate that. Miss Carpenter noticed that, so congrats to grade 5. So, I don't think today is going to take a long time to figure it out. I think it's got to go to grade 3.
5. Again?
5?
Yeah, it's
Why are you all done? All right.
It's always.
Grade 3. Feeling some pressure in here by the news crew. All right. Zaylee Moore from grade 3. Zaylee Moore, Mrs. Obert's class during V&V. Just putting forth personal best noticed by Miss Carpenter. So Zaylee, great job. And another 3rd grader is going to be, how about Renaya Morris? Renaya Morris, always quiet, ready to learn. So great job to Renaya. And we've got another one. Is it you? Well, it is if you're Brody Myers. And he did an excellent job following directions in music class. So Brody, congratulations. Congratulations, grade 3 again. So those are our pulls for today. So, just want to encourage you today. We're on our Thursday, which is kind of like a Friday. And that's probably why we didn't get our K. So I know we had good things in K, so don't doubt that. It's just the days got a little off. But I hope that everybody's ready. I hope everybody has a great extended weekend. We have, tomorrow is off, and then Friday and Saturday. So enjoy that time. Enjoy, time that you can with family and friends. And just make sure today, again, that we're putting forth those great efforts, looking for opportunities to help somebody out, do something great. I don't know. I was listening to the radio today, and I don't know if it's official, but I did hear that today is High Five Thursday. So you know what? If you see somebody in the hallway that is a friend of yours and you want to give a little high five and just say, hey, good to see you, that's all right? Be safe about it. It's good to see your friends, right? Turn over. Hey, high five. That's how you do it, in case you needed a model for that. Okay? Simple. All right? But enjoy yourself. Have some fun. Why are you laughing at me? High five. I got you. There you go. I don't leave anybody out. All right, so if I see you in the hallway, put your hand up, I'll try and give you a high five. If I don't, it's not personal. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe I'm on a task, all right? Maybe I'm afraid. No, not really. Not good. So, I hope that everybody has a great day. Hey, help out staff today. Make sure our teachers know that you care about them. Help them out by making good choices. I'd like to see a ton of these things come in, for a day, caught doing the right things. That would be wonderful, but I hope everybody has a great day. I know we're also getting our iLearn going. So we've done the practices. Most of those are finished up now. Next week, we start the actual iLearn testing for grades 3, 4, and 5. And I got to tell you, talking to the teachers, been very impressed already with the way that we're handling the practices. And I'm excited. I know that you all know how this works now. You've had some practice. You've been doing airways. So I am hoping, I am anticipating that we're going to knock this out of the park over the next couple weeks as we do this and get ourselves settled up. But so be thinking ahead next week. Make sure we're getting sleep. Make sure we're getting attention to ourselves. Don't stay up too late playing the video games and things like that. Make sure, I know, right? So make sure we're doing great things. And of course, today, don't injure your hand doing high five because I don't want anybody to not be able to type on the computer, right? So little high fives, enjoy your day. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm so proud of everybody in the building and the time that you take to help each other out. I want to see even more of it, though. It's never enough. So I'm going to pass it back off to the desk and wish everybody a happy day.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. We will now join Max and Miss Kelly's cafe to see what she will be serving for lunch today.
Don't leave me hanging. Thanks.
Good morning. I'm Max Fleur. Today, Miss Kelly will be serving the following items for lunch: Nacho Grande, crispy pork sandwich, refried beans, fruit ice cup. There will be no breakfast or lunch served until Monday. We will not be in school tomorrow. Monday for breakfast, Miss Kelly will be serving mini maple waffles. Monday for lunch, we'll have the following items: cheese ravioli, turkey burger, garlic toast, Caesar salad, and pears. Now back to the anchor team.
Thank you, Max. We will now join Kaden in the birthday corner to see who is celebrating a birthday today.
Good morning, I'm Kaden Armstrong. Today, Maddox Burns in Miss Coletti's class and Zara Dagan in Miss Satoski's class are celebrating their birthdays. Saturday, Rylan Hackett in Mr. Picuz's class, and Sunday, Kendall Thomas in Miss Fargo's class will be celebrating their birthday. The Middlesex community would like to wish Maddox, Sarah, Rylan, and Kendall a very happy birthday. Now back to the anchor team.
Thank you, Caden. We will now join Morgan in the weather corner to see what the weather will be today.
Good morning. Good morning, Mike. I'm Morgan Listenberger. Today we should have rain most of the day, a high 65. Now back to you.
Thanks, Morgan. Please check the lost and found rack for items you may have lost. There are many coats, hats, gloves, and sweatshirts. These items will all go to Goodwill if not picked up by the students who lost them.
Please remember to use a level 0 when passing through the halls. Students are testing in the classrooms.
Today, we are invited to the 2nd and 3rd grade dress rehearsal at 1:30. After school club will meet in the IMC at 2:05. They will be having their end of the year program and celebrating with a pizza party.
Girls on the Run will meet in the Hawk's Nest at 2:15. The 2nd and 3rd grade music program will be at 6:30 tonight in the gym.
There is no school tomorrow. Enjoy the day off and have a happy Easter. That ends our news for today. We will be back with the morning news Monday morning.
Bye!